Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Ace Attorney We're almost to 20.
I believe we're on part 18 for this video. So yeah, last we left off, we had been given, we were loaned a metal detector and we got a canister that Larry Butts apparently was like, I didn't litter an air canister. No, I totally reduce, reuse, recycle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah, I totally recycled it. Turns out no, and it might have been one of the noises Lotta Hart heard on Christmas Eve. I don't know, Ben. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Oh, I was thinking you just keep going on with your explanation of where we were. I thought, you know what? Let's get through like the pre-stuff.
Right.
Since we're doing a recap.
But the general idea is we're thinking maybe we could do some exchanges of the different things Gumshoe could give us, but we're still sort of uncertain.
Yeah, I mean, this chapter's a little weird so far, but I mean,
yeah,
this game definitely gives you some curveballs.
I mean, again, like, the Gourdy thing, neither of us really expected that to actually play into the case, you know? But I guess if it's in the evidence, it's got to be used at some point.
Exactly.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th? A week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianci gave me all that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night before the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, part of the reason why I had to be so assertive on trying to make sure that, you know, my inflatable was picked up was because I didn't want to get fined for littering.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gourdy.
Well, we have kind of something.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gourdy for me yet?
Didn't we try to go to Lotta? There is no such thing as Gourdy.
What? How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gourdy don't exist?
The proof that Gourdy doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gourdy doesn't exist. I would love to see a lawyer battle between Phoenix Wright and Matthew Murdoch. Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gourdy.
Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang.
Oh, the tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So, you're saying that Gourdy is really the Steel Samurai? It'd be like Loch Ness Monster dressed up in a samurai outfit.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually.
That would be kind of cool. It'd be one of those weird, like, there are these animations I'd see on Twitter of somebody who 3D modeled a Tyrannosaurus Rex wielding the Dragon Slayer from Berserk in its mouth that somebody does, and they're like really well done.
Yeah.
So tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops out here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on.
Oh, that's you. Something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. I know, I keep raising that point up and it doesn't seem to matter in court.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Second leg photo. Okay.
Bye now. Y'all take care.
So a loud noise happened, and the camera went off and only took a picture of the lake with nothing else in it. And then the other noise happened, and that was the noise of the gunshot.
Yep.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I do love that phrase.
And not the Barts like the protagonist of Final Fantasy V. Someone should whip that butts into shape. That's Keonce's job.
Don't know what's going off. Do you hear something beeping?
No. I just hear the birds chirping in the game.
See if my phone's doing something weird. Okay. Yeah, I think I figured out what happened. That should be silent now. Okay. That's the problem with using Bluetooth in these recordings. Sometimes it connects to multiple devices.
Oh, it's cool. I'll cut it out. You're
Okay.
good. That's the power of me learning how to cut stuff out.
So let's look at this photo if it lets us real quick.
I'm gonna guess. I mean, it's just a picture of the lake.
Yeah, but I don't know. There might be a small detail even she was missing, right?
Yeah, true. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Let's go check it out anyway. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around.
Seeing if anything stands out because we've scanned this so many times.
We have been here for multiple occasions.
Yeah, I don't see anything there. Nothing's appearing here.
Unless it's one of those things where it's like you start to leave through the menu and then the character shows up or something.
See if I can use the metal detector again. No.
No, that we used it when we came. It activated once we arrived here, and that's where we found the air tank.
Oh, it allows me to go into the shack now.
Oh, into the shack. Oh,
that
I
makes
see.
sense. There's a parrot.
Oh, that's a cute parrot.
Want
Oh,
that
and he's got.
parrot.
Wait, is that a fucking anglerfish outline?
I mean, it's something like that. I don't know. There's
Why-
a lot of fish on that wall.
Why do you have that? What kind of fucking fish are in this lake?
It's a very deep lake.
Meg, that you? Ah, hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick ever since you said you'd go off into that Red Lion Voltron you always talked about. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Oh boy.
Watch it be that the parrot was the real witness. Pasta?
That might make more sense.
The guy's got one burner for his kitchen.
I mean,
Glad
that's
to
not
hear
too
it.
uncommon.
Glad to hear it. Yeah. Well, I mean, most places in Japan would have like, well, nowadays they tend to have more electric induction burners. Like they
yeah.
have these plug into your wall electric burners that you put your utensils on, but they don't really have full. Well, a lot of them can have full kitchens, but guess what? They're expensive. They're a lot. And fun fact about Japanese apartments for everybody, they don't come with washer, dryers, or fridges. You have to get those on your own.
Mm-hmm.
When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think.
And honestly, it's more like in other countries, it seems like, compared to the West here, like Europe and America and the heavily industrialized nations. People just live simpler. Like, you don't need a different sized burner for each individual thing you would cook with. You can usually just do it all on one burner, so why install more?
Well, that and also, like, some probably... A lot of people tend to probably be out of their apartments a lot more and live lives that are a lot more, like, not central to their apartments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Polly!
actually have third places.
Yeah. Ollie, the kids are home!
Hello!
You do the parrot.
Hello! Ah!
Nick, what was that? Parrot. One on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's your relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello! Hello! Ah!
Hey, yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. I'm trying to get a look at the fish on the wall there.
Fish.
Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Okay.
A fucking anglerfish.
Yeah, as I said, that's got to be a deep freaking lake.
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh. Well, he probably took... That's right. Well, I mean, yeah, they're ink prints, so he probably had them for other... Unless it's a saltwater lake. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Morning. Hello?
I like this parrot.
It ignored me. What, you forgot? What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly? How you been?
Hello, hello. Ah!
See?
It's really sad that parrot only knows one phrase.
Can parrots... Well, I mean, I know parrots can learn a number of phrases, but, like, how many, actually?
You know, I'm not sure.
Although their capacity to mimic some sounds is really... It's impressive, but also quite scary. Like... like, I think I saw, like, a cockatiel or something impersonate a dog bark almost perfectly. And it's real... And it was so interesting to see.
Hmm.
The secret words?
Okay, so that helps.
But yeah, I guess he was a saltwater fisherman and took those with him when he moved over here.
Maybe
Polly,
so.
what's your name?
Polly! What?
Cute. I just found a new friend.
Okay, but that tells me too, if he takes the parrot to court with him, the parrot's at least been trained with a few phrases and responds to key words. So he can influence what it says.
This is reminding me a bit of a moment in Twin Peaks. Is it spoilers if it's a show from the 90s?
I mean, I've never seen it, but I'm probably never gonna watch it.
I won't say it then, because I would recommend you do watch it, because it is good.
Alright. So, expensive fishing pole. I can't look at this weird bag he's got there, but it could just be a chair. Rice crackers?
He's got a tonkatsu. Oh. Not tonkatsu. Kotatsu? I think it's a what the fuck is it called again? Kotatsu?
The more you say katsu, I'm thinking of food, like katsudon.
It is a kotatsu. I mixed up the word. A kotatsu is essentially like a low table that has a heater under it while it has a blanket draped over. It's, from what I hear, it is like perfect for winter weather.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just there's a heater underneath the table part of it, and then there's a blanket that you let drape over your legs. It's really cozy, from what I hear. I don't know. I never used one myself. Someday though. Someday.
Yeah, someday. Well,
look, a little safe.
I thought that was a radio.
Yeah, I thought that was one radio too.
Well,
I thought we'd turn the knobs on. I thought we'd turn the knobs on that and then get Dolce Kamiya out of it.
Nice.
Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Pasta and boat rental. Huh.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like we got everything. Now I want to talk to him. Figure out the pasta restaurant bit.
A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes sense. You to the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow, we'll start with the secret of dough tossing. The dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
I mean, Italy
Meg!
is west of Japan.
Yeah. Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
California? Technically, I think part of the Rockies is in California.
I'm gonna guess that this guy's like Since this is supposed to take place in Japan originally, it's likely he's talking about a ramen shop, but I'm really confused as to the... Huh?
I think he's drunk.
No.
Because, like, his asset shakes back and forth, you know? Like, maybe he's stumbling a little.
No, I think it's something else. How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Just snore extremely aggressively. Yeah. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we wanna ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
Okay, so he doesn't rent out the boats.
Maybe I should just rent the pastas out to them. Maybe I should include a free bowl of spaghetti with a boat rental. There's capitalism.
Oh boy.
Or maybe I should start boiling the pasta, then forming it to make it look like a boat, and then have the marinara sauce and meatballs right there in the seating points. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. What's the worst snoring that you've ever had to hear? Because I've heard some aggressive snoring, and I'm trying to imitate it, but it's hard to do.
Probably my dad, because like he won't treat his sleep apnea, and if we're out hunting or something and sleeping in small cots, you know, they can really act up, and you stop breathing for a few seconds or minutes, and then you just hear this loud wheezing, like...
That's Jesus, that sounds like it'd be like a zombie, like someone turning to a zombie.
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus Christ. I remember he's gotten worse of late.
Though I will tell you, it's sometimes better than sleeping next to like my grandfather, who does treat the sleep apnea but has one of those machines that like constantly is blowing wind up your nose, so you just hear the small like hissing sound of that and the little engine compressor in there all night.
Honestly, I prefer that to snoring, because the snoring can be loud and the pattern can just be disruptive. The machine, though, can act similar to when you have like a fan next to your bed, at least to me.
Oh, yeah. It's more of a white noise thing. Like, once you're asleep, it's not a problem, but it's the getting to sleep, because it's just kind of humming in your ears. It gets to me.
I'd prefer the humming, because let me tell you, I'd have gotten better sleep in Sweden if my dad had one of those machines instead of snoring. Because, like, sometimes he snores while he's awake and he's just, like, closing his eyes for a few minutes. It's... Snoring is something.
It really is.
That's why I just tell everything important to the Polly. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. What?
Polly, you ratted me out! They're gonna find my weed!
Okay, we know how to control the parrot now.
All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? You're gonna take some of my dank Bubba Kush. I was about to have a blunt rotation between me and that Von Karma guy. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write the number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Hey, could be evidence in there. Oh. That's not what options means.
All right. So I guess we...
Now...
So do you want to I don't think presenting will work.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we don't open...
Now.
I don't know if we could open... Well, we didn't really get a thing for the safe number, so... Yeah. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? What?
Okay.
A rainbow boilio...
Rainbow-lioli.
The rainbow lioli?
Rainbow-lioli.
That sounds like a Lunchables item.
I mean, it probably should be a Lunchables item, but at this point, I feel like it would be in a Chef Boyardee can, and you open it up, and like the pasta sauce is this weird goopy purple, and you like,
God,
pour
it'd be like the
plate.
it'd be like if Chef Boyardee Sonic Curry, you know?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to try that, the Sonic Curry?
I haven't, but I want to.
I figured, like, I know you as a Sonic fan, you'd probably want to try it.
Dude,
like,
I will try any Sonic dish at least once. Like, even the Silver the Hedgehog sauerkraut, like, hot dogs.
What?
So there's an official Sonic the Hedgehog cookbook, and essentially every hedgehog has their own signature style of hot dog, which chili dog in this case. And Silver's, I know, has coleslaw on it. You might want to look them up because I can't use my keyboard while recording. Or, you know, let me just grab this because I do.
No. I'll do it because I'm curious about this.
Yeah, I want you to do this, and like I'm just gonna.
Because honestly,
real quick.
I'm gonna be blunt. That sounds weird to me, but I always find it fascinating when video games put out cookbooks based on recipes for their characters and everything. Like Final Fantasy XIV did one. Stardew Valley has one that's coming up. I know. I can tell you for certain. I imagine Amanda's excited for that one.
I think I bought her that one.
Nice.
Or, no, I got her the board game.
Ooh, Imperial tea based on Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like there's
evil cookies based on. Okay, so it seems like a legitimate cookbook. It's not okay. It's not cursed menu items.
Yeah, like for the most part, it is trying to be legit. There are some mildly cursed things in there, but
yeah, I don't know about coleslaw on a hot dog. That sounds weird.
I mean, I don't know. I like a Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and those have coleslaw on them usually.
Yeah, but hot dogs to me just are. I mean, we've had the hot dog discussion before, but you know, they're normally good with a particular a particular set of condiments on them. So I don't think of sauerkraut when I think of hot dog, or I don't think of coleslaw. I think of like probably sauerkraut on a hot dog because that feels like that makes sense. That would almost kind of be like a pastrami. That'd almost be kind of like a Reuben as a hot dog. Oh god, that actually sounds kind of good. Actually,
I would go for that.
Like a rye bun with bratwurst and that actually sounds really tasty.
That actually sounds really good.
Oh my god, it probably exists already, but that does sound really good. Put some mustard on that. Some nice Dijon mustard.
Dude, get some of like those, deep fried onions that you get in the can, right?
Deep fried.
Like the
in
onion
a can.
Crisps, yeah, and like top it with
I was thinking just get straight up onion rings.
Well, I mean, onion rings a little large for a hot dog, unless you want to like make the hot dog into an onion ring cock ring monstrosity. But you do you.
No, or maybe like onion straw, like.
Yeah, onion
it's when
straws,
you like
that's what I'm talking
shred
about.
up
Like
it's like
cans.
when you. I didn't know those came in cans. I did not know that those came in cans. No, I was just thinking like you make your onion straws fresh and then you top your brat on them with this hypothetical thing that we've got, and then boom, you've got something that sounds like something I would totally buy at an overpriced food truck. It'd probably be like $3 above what it would probably be, but it'd be delicious.
Just seeing if anything else changed out here after that, because I didn't see anything change in there.
Yeah. And we didn't really do anything with the safe combination.
Yeah, I don't see how we can do that, because I can't really present it there. 1228, I remember it. I can't move anywhere in there. I've examined everything.
Yeah.
Time to go back.
I mean, maybe we could talk to Lotta again about it? Or maybe with Gumshoe.
I think Gumshoe would be the guy who knows something.
Yeah,
That
Gumshoe
said,
for
it's
the
probably
witness
best
stuff.
to just, I'm here, I'm going to check and see if anything's here, but I doubt it.
No.
No.
Nothing.
No. Okay.
Lotta's disheartened.
Disheartened.
Lotta Heart is more like Lotta disheartened. I'm still thinking, like, what if there was any other kind of game series that you would want to see make a cookbook? What would you pick?
I think Monster Hunter's already done it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because that's really like on the nose. I would expect them to do that, but you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea to get a Devil May Cry one, so we get like Dante's pizza recipe.
Oh man.
Like they make an
Yep,
official.
sure enough,
like,
Monster Hunter. Sure enough, Monster Hunter cookbook. But it seems, is that? I think that's exclusive to Japan.
It'll be a matter of time before we get one translated.
Yeah, no Devil May Cry cookbook yet. Now, I'm of the mind that I would love to see a Dragon Quest cookbook.
Okay.
And
that would
it
also
hasn't been
make
made
a lot
yet.
of sense.
Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy's got one. Why not?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the ones you would think about getting a cookbook are getting a cookbook. I mean, like, I don't think you'd get a lot out of a Mario cookbook, but that could be kind of cool, too.
I mean, I didn't expect Sonic to ever have a cookbook, yet look at us now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's a reason there's, like, 4 different chili dog recipes for Sonic now. I think technically Big the Cat has a fish chili dog. There's, like, a chowder dog or something in that book.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't. Oh, chowder on. I think I just took active damage from that one.
The Boston
also,
chowder dog.
Chowder. The fuck? What?
It does sound kind of revolting.
It does. Yes.
Like if you made a thick, chunky ass chowder, you know, like sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top of that with some fresh cracked black pepper.
Granted, I haven't had chowder, but I don't picture seafood working well in a hot dog.
I mean, some of them hot dogs don't have enough flavor to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. Like unless you get some of the stuff from the good brands, you know.
This is true.
Okay, so nothing at the detention center. Do we have anything at Grossberg's office?
That's what I'm wondering.
No. And we checked back at Wright's office.
See if we can talk now. Nope.
Nope.
I think we're missing
I mean, we did get a development, though, in terms of getting Polly as a witness.
Yeah. Which is why I thought maybe we could talk to our client.
Maybe, but I guess
Not
Edgeworth
yet.
is still not one to talk.
No. This is getting tough.
And you checked all the court record stuff we had to talk to the boat rental guy, right?
Nothing popped. Like, I didn't show him my lawyer's badge, but I highly doubt that would do anything.
He'd probably go like, Keith, you became a lawyer? No! I could accept you. I wanted you to take over the pasta business. I could accept you at least trying to do stuff like coding or even being a delivery person. But a lawyer?
Actually,
how could you do this to me, son?
He might actually have something to say about a parrot.
Maybe.
He seems like the guy who would have an opinion about parrots. But
I tried using a parrot to advertise samurai dogs, but just didn't really take off very well. The kids kept teaching the parrot to say shit.
Nice. I mean, let me go in there and show my badge just in case, because like Mia did ask, like, hey, when are we gonna give up this, you know, charade? But
they kept teaching the parrot how to say fart and poop and shit. That's a lawyer's badge?
Holy crap, if it's the badge.
All but one, and it happened. Wow. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Hey, yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
I had to show him my badge.
Yup. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please, help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Watch it be like you. Oh god, I gotta sneeze.
Go for it.
Oh. I'd go to a place called Phoenix Noodles.
Me too.
That sounds fucking rad.
It does.
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello, hello.
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us?
All right, maybe now things will work.
Hey, yep.
Oh
yeah,
my
okay, yeah.
God.
Wow, it was just the badge. The badge was the key.
Oh my god, so everything I showed him didn't work just because I hadn't shown him the badge.
It's because nobody else reacted to your badge whenever you showed it.
The game had trained me to be like, this badge is useless, and then I see a drunk man in a shack and it's like, now is the time.
Again, I don't think he's drunk.
I don't really care if he is or isn't, but to me, like, headcanon wise, I see this guy sitting at his nice warm kontatsu, just down like 50 beers, but he's just like super freaking clean about it. Like, if anything, that's what that like little possible chair bag thing is back there. He's just, you know, disposing of his cans properly.
That might be, maybe that's back support.
Could
like
be.
That's like a cushion for his back.
I mean, it would make sense. I imagine sitting on a floor when you're old is kind of rough.
It can be.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, sitting on the floor at any age is rough. Shit, both of us are in our late 20s and we have back issues.
I mean, fair. But we're also both tall freaks in nature.
Yeah. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this?
Okay, I actually really love that.
This is something.
Really is.
Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all, This'll be a family secret. You gotta keep it with you to the grave.
I mean, that might throw him off, but I just want to know if he sees anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I just fell asleep, okay.
Maybe the gun?
I'm thinking that's it, yeah.
Nope.
Maybe the autopsy.
Yeah, maybe the autopsy, yeah.
I was thinking maybe he'd recognize an item more than a report.
No.
I don't feel like this guy reads.
Or I feel like he's just, yeah, nothing there.
Maybe he'll point out where they were?
Nope.
Maybe I gotta show him the same thing a second time? Let's see.
Nothing
Worth a
there.
Maybe if I show him Polly.
Maybe the parrot, yeah. Polly, here's my only friend. Isn't that right, Polly?
Hello. Hello.
Yep. Nothing for that. Nothing with the metal detector, I think.
I want to try everything.
Or maybe we could talk to him now.
Oh, maybe. Here I'm thinking like, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this guy's definitely a change of pace.
Yep. I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot.
Ask Polly. Ask Polly.
I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember?
Huh.
He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
It's Gumshoe.
Ah, he must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Mm-hmm.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
We should be asking Polly what he said.
I think you're right. Yeah. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget the L6.
Whoa. Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget the L6.
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about the DL6 incident? We have to figure out who that old man is.
Gumshoe.
Oh! What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Well, I don't know about you. What do you think? You want to end here or do you want to keep going?
I think we need to keep going just a little bit. Like, we're not at an hour yet, and I feel like by the time we finish with Gumshoe, we'll be a little closer.
Yeah, probably may end up starting the trial after that, too.
I mean, if the trial starts, we'll just end it there.
Yeah,
Because we want that to be its own thing, you know?
Yeah, that's how we usually do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
You know the boat rental shop down by Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it's appearing as a witness in court tomorrow. Oh, psh.
Yeah, it's cool. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in tomorrow's court, right?
Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I ain't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please, help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident.
That's when Edgeworth's father died.
That's when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident's related to the case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up.
We have the parrot.
We have the parrot.
That's a very pretty bird, too.
It really is. What's that, a parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget about DL6. What?
Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah. But how'd that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6? Nick, you think he might be?
I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's record room. I'll give you the special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. All right. So we're going to learn up more on this incident because, you know, this intrigue kind of started more or less in the second chapter, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually really interested in what's going on here.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. All right, the case summary.
I mean, that's the
Well,
first
first I have to
thing,
get... Yeah. First I have to get a handle of the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001. It's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. Oh. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. That would explain why Miles is scared of earthquakes. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. Yeah. Jesus. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the passengers in that elevator. I don't know how... Why would there be...
There's a cop in there with him.
No, but I mean, like, don't elevators have air conditioning in them? Or allow for airflow?
Depends when they were built.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe elevators in 2001 didn't...
airtight, but they are like a contained metal box with a gasket seal. Even when there is light airflow through the duct, it's taking more air in and out when the doors open. So if you're in a box that doesn't let air out very quickly, you got 3 people breathing, you're exhaling more carbon dioxide than oxygen coming in over time. It will deplete the air supply, or at least the quality.
Right, I'm understanding that standpoint of it. I'm just like, I'm just kind of like, I guess maybe it's hard to ever predict a case where, you know, your elevator gets stopped due to an earthquake and you're stuck for 5 hours. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know if 5 hours, like what exactly happens in that amount of time, but I mean, feasible. Like, I get where they're coming from with this.
I guess so. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before?
This case.
Yeah. Huh? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? And then suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. but he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
He's the boat guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Guess I know generally what happened in the DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? That's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need?
Okay.
Right. That's probably all we're able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay, so we got some major twists coming up in this.
We've got to try and corner him and make him admit to being in the DL6 investigation.
Maybe, but I feel like the parrot will end up playing into it a bit.
Most likely.
Well, with that said, thank you all for joining us tonight. This was a really enjoyable investigative section with some funny moments. And for those that want to put in their 2 cents on your preferred hot dog toppings and your own ideas, and maybe even some game series that you'd like to see cookbooks of, sound them off in the comments, because I'd like to see that. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and sub and ring the bell for future videos to, notify you. And, yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.